Another reason that we avoid accountability and responsibility is, remember, our walls are there so that we don't have to feel, we don't have to be vulnerable. And inherent in taking accountability for our part and role in the issues, inherent is a vulnerability. Taking accountability and true responsibility for ourselves is a vulnerable experience. In order to genuinely take responsibility, we must actually slow down, admit our behavior, and that it's our behavior, not something that has happened to us, and to admit that we were wrong and make a commitment to follow through and change. That inherent in that requires feeling and vulnerability. This video is brought to you by the Autoimmune Expert, our sister company where we teach people to permanently heal from autoimmune diseases and chronic illnesses without the need for medications, supplements, food diets, or mind-body interventions. So if you or a family member is struggling with an autoimmune disease or chronic illness and you're frustrated with your Western or alternative medical program of symptom management, please click the link above to schedule your free consultation to start your healing journey. And also check out the links in the description below to sign up for our free Autoimmune 101 course and visit the Autoimmune Expert YouTube channel. Our programs are truly profound and amazing in their abilities to permanently heal autoimmune diseases and chronic illnesses. Many times, those of you who have been around a while and listening to my message see me get vulnerable in talking about myself and the issues and patterns I have had to see in my marriage, because that's the only way to change them, is being honest. I'm not here on a pedestal pointing and looking down at women saying this is who you are and you need to change. No, I'm sharing from my own lived experience. And the reason I get vulnerable sometimes in sharing my own shortcomings and the things I've had to look at and continue to look at, including my own emotional unavailability and my walls that can still come up in my marriage, is because it requires me to feel and experience myself in that place, which is how I take responsibility and then can change. And why I share from my own experience is to be able to relate with other women and hopefully pull you in to help you see yourselves and know that, yes, it's vulnerable, but it's not scary. It's vulnerable to see ourselves. It's vulnerable to feel. It's vulnerable to take responsibility. But it's not scary, and it doesn't hurt. What is scary and what hurts is living behind our walls and perceiving our husbands as not there for us and creating them to be this person that they aren't. That's scary. Being disconnected from ourselves and not having a self there to help guide us through our marriage and through life and the challenges, that's scary. That's hurtful to ourselves and to our husbands. I'm here to tell you that dropping your walls and allowing yourself to feel, allowing yourself to be truly vulnerable, allowing yourself to see where you've made a mistake, allowing yourself to see and admit and own your woman ways isn't scary, and it doesn't hurt. It actually sets you free and feels really good. I feel good about myself when I'm willing and able to take the flashlight out and see the behaviors I have as a woman and continue to work on them and outgrow them. That builds confidence. That builds security in oneself. That builds trust in oneself, so that then you can feel secure with your husband as a good man and trust him as a good man and walk alongside him in the dance. It is our walls and living behind our walls that is very scary, because then we're not living in a reality. We are living in a projection. Our walls allow us to project onto our husbands the very things we say that they are: distant, emotionally uncaring, emotionally unavailable, not present, unwilling to be vulnerable, unwilling to allow themselves to have deep conversations and feel and be emotionally intimate and connected. All the things that we say our husbands are not, or what they're doing in the relationship, is a projection of who we are as women in our marriages, living with our walls and pushing our husbands away. And from that place, we have no ability to see ourselves and how we are showing up as emotionally distant, withdrawn, disconnected, unavailable, a lack of emotional intimacy, no connection with our husbands. That's the reality of how we are showing up that we don't want to see and project onto our husbands. In our projection and behind our walls, and living in that scary false reality, we also can't see how hurtful we are to our husbands. We have no self-awareness to see the hurt and pain we are causing from being so shut down internally, living behind our walls, and then projecting onto our husbands the very ways that we are showing up in an unhealthy way in the marriage. We're so shut down to our own feelings that we're incapable of seeing the hurt, because it would cause us to have to feel and be vulnerable and admit our own shortcomings and our own wrongs in the relationship. And then we would have to have remorse and empathy for our husbands and the ways we have caused them to feel crushed and heartbroken and discarded and pushed aside in the relationship. For those women listening who know you are the problem and want a path forward to change your woman ways and truly be happy in yourself, I have a course for women called the Happiness Program. This course will teach you to take control of your emotional state and move from camp victim to camp take responsibility, so that you are empowered to be the solution to the issues in your marriage and life. You can click the link above to learn more about the course and apply for a free consultation with me. You can also find a link below to sign up for my free Happiness 101 course. For the good men listening who want a way to take your power back that you have unknowingly given away to your wife, I also have a course for you called the Marriage Rescue Course for Good Men Only. This course will teach you how to rebuild your strength and confidence so that you can navigate the relationship with your wife in a healthy, constructive way. You can also click the link above to learn more about the course and apply for a free consultation with me. Thank you again, and I will see you all soon.